Good evening. So, I'm being guided to share this message right now. Um, I realize it's late, but I'm a mom and I have a baby. And when I am guided to share something, I share it. So, the other day, someone asked me in the comments, what's the veil? And I think I gave some really long, drawn out explanation as to what it is. Well, since then, I have come to a much simpler, I have received a much simpler answer to that question. And what the veil is unawareness. I think I briefly stated a bit how I believe that source is awareness. It's truth. God is truth. So source is awareness. And then the dual or inverted version of that would be unawareness. So when you think of a lie or you think of an illusion and you think of someone who utilizes and weaponizes lies and illusions, they are pulling from an inverted place. They are pulling from a lower potential energy bank. It is not energy that is rooted in reality or that is rooted in truth. It is potential energy that they are pulling from. And so we're at a time right now where being part of a hive mind is extremely dangerous. And I'll explain why that is. I'm going to use a smear campaign for an example. Just because that's something that many of us have fallen victim to, I know I've fallen victim to several. So I'm going to use that example. When someone who pulls from lower dimensional energy, i.e., a place of unawareness, they're not unaware that they are pulling from that illusory energy and weaponizing it, but they're banking on your unawareness in order to fuel the illusion. It absolutely is energy work. It's dark energy work. So the thing with potential energy is it is not rooted in truth. It is not something that already exists here in the physical. It is potential. It has not yet come into fruition. So when someone pulls from a potential energy source, they need other people to invest, or I can't remember the word I was thinking of earlier. They basically need other people to come into agreement with the illusion, and then they need to deposit their energy into that potential energy, that illusion, that lie, in order for it to manifest in the physical, and what people who pull from this place and weaponize this type of anti-energy, it is anti-truth, so it is anti-God, it is anti-Christ, in a sense, if you want to perceive it that way. What they are doing is, when someone pulls from that energy, or from potential energy, they are trying to distort, warp, destroy, or manipulate truth, energy that already exists on this plane, whether that be a person, whether that be someone's image. What they're trying to take potential energy, an illusion, a lie, and they're trying to with that potential energy, make something happen to the truth that already exists, the energy that is already here, and they're trying to utilize that to warp or distort that truth. So they cannot do that with the potential energy alone. So that is where flying monkeys come in. When a narcissist or a psychopath or a sociopath or anybody who pulls from that lower energy, that anti-energy, that potential energy, when they're banking on your unawareness, and they're weaponizing your unawareness, and they're bringing you this seed, this poison seed of illusion, but they need you need to put your energy into that illusion in order for it to bear any type of fruit on the physical. So with smear campaigns, what people are doing is they're taking that seed, they're depositing their energy into it, and then they're going and they're spreading that seed, that falsehood, that lie to others, and then they are coming into agreement. And what is an agreement? It is a contract. So they are making a contract with a lie, with the devil, or with like a lower energy source. They are coming into contract with that anti-energy, and they're depositing their actual energy into that illusion in order for it to distort or manipulate an outcome here in the physical. That is so very dangerous. We are in a time where we are reaping what we sow. So when you sow your seeds into a lower energetic space, into a lie, into an illusion, then the fruit, don't be surprised when the fruit that comes from that illusion that you deposited your energy into and spread, and creating a mass illusion, shows up as federal indictments in your mailbox or something like that, because that is what you sowed, and so that is what you reap, what you sow. That's where we're at. That's what the current energy is. And this doesn't just happen in our interpersonal lives and relationships with like narcissists and stuff like this. This entire system is inverted. I need you guys to understand that. This entire system is inverted. And the only way that you can see without the veil is by coming into a full awareness of everything within yourself. Once you reach a full awareness of yourself and you know thyself, then when you look out, you will also see what holds truth, what is awareness, what is natural, and then what is illusion. So I have something I want to show you guys, and I'll talk about this more. TikTok only allows 10-minute videos, but this has been hanging over my bed for a while now, and over the past few weeks it's just making me really, really uncomfortable for some reason. Not for some reason, it's because I am deeply, deeply, deeply tapped into awareness of myself, which means I am tapped into truth, and God is truth. So at a soul level, this made me uncomfortable, and I couldn't figure out why. So what I did is I drew the part of the image that was popping out at me, this part, and I took a picture of it and I put it into ChatGPT. And you want to know what ChatGPT said? This is a rune of Algiz. In the upright, it means protection, divine guidance, and spiritual connection. In the reverse, it means vulnerability, a break in spiritual protection, manipulation, or being cut off from a higher guidance. The illusion's everywhere, guys. But it takes awareness in order to revert what's been inverted. And that's all I wanted to say. I'm sending you all so much love. Bye.